So, I think most people have heard about Palworld by now. It's a game that's kind of a loose combination of things from Pokémon, Arc, and Satisfactory. But no one really cares that they borrowed from Arc or Satisfactory. It's the implication that they might one day become a real competitor for Pokémon that has people upset. Now, the rumor mill has been flying as to what Nintendo can do to respond, with some people saying that a big lawsuit is coming. In my opinion, if they thought they could win, they would have sued before the game came out. But the idea that Nintendo might be secretly seething at Palworld's success allegedly has some Japanese talent agencies worried that if Nintendo can't retaliate against Palworld, they might just blacklist any industry person who talks about it publicly. That's right, there are rumors swirling of a secret Nintendo blacklist, where they're going to allegedly refuse to work with anyone who has a public association with Palworld. I guess that with my 2 videos so far on Palworld, I probably already accidentally landed on their blacklist. Which I mean, I guess is fine with me because, well, I like Nintendo, and Pokemon was my favorite game growing up. Honestly, everything they've done recently has been a massive letdown. I mean, I've played over 50 hours of Palworld, whereas I literally quit out of Pokemon Scarlet before I even got to the school because the tutorial was so boring. The graphics were bad, and I was really bored. I expect a lot of people, especially other content creators who have been big on Palworld, will feel the same way. So is there any proof of this secret blacklist? Well, I don't think that it's the kind of thing they'd actually put down on paper. In reality, something like a blacklist is usually much more nebulous at a big company. And so the people in charge of the talent agencies either strongly believe that Nintendo will take association with Palworld into account when giving out future business deals, or they have some inside knowledge. But don't take that from me. A Japanese language news company, Tokyo Sports, published an article about what they have been told. I've used Google to translate the article to English, so if there are any out of place or strange wordings, please excuse it. Google is just a small indie company. The article is titled, "Japanese Entertainment Professionals Tell Us Not to Get Involved in Pokemon Games That Closely Resemble the Original Pokemon." And it says, entertainment agencies have been forced to take action behind the scenes over the game Palworld, which has been buzzing on social media for its extreme resemblance to the globally popular Pokémon series. Game maker Pocket Pair released the open world game Palworld on January 19th. It has been an amazing hit, selling 8 million copies on the gaming platform Steam. Players gather mysterious creatures known as pals in a vast world and have them fight, build, farm, and work in factories. However, it has been controversial because some of the character designs are very similar to Pokemon. An IT company official said comparison images are being circulated on social media, and some are calling it a copy game. On the 25th of the same month, the Pokemon company released a statement saying, "We do not authorize any use of Pokemon." The source mentioned above pointed out, although the name of the game was not mentioned, it became a hot topic that Palworld was checked. In response to this series of events, there was a movement in the entertainment world, a story about a talent agency executive. "We have told our talent not to mention Palworld on social media or in public. This was done out of consideration for the Pokemon side of the agency. This decision was made in consideration of future collaborations, etc. Entertainment agencies don't want to make enemies of Pokemon, which has many fans." And well, basically, according to that article, people are worried that Nintendo might not be happy with people supporting their competitors, and that they fear some sort of retaliation from Nintendo if they do work with Palworld or Pocket Pair in any way. Which I mean is basically that they fear Nintendo forming a blacklist. So the list may not yet or ever exist in reality, however the fear of one is enough to stop people from working with or even mentioning Palworld. Somehow Nintendo has turned Palworld into Voldemort. To be honest, it's not uncommon for companies to show favor to people who don't work with their competitors. That's just normal human nature. It only becomes a problem if it has a serious effect on Pocket Pair or Palworld, which I honestly don't think a few people from a talent agency, whether that's content creators, convention table workers, or even voice actors, will be able to affect too much. Palworld has been a massive success already, having over 19 million players worldwide. Considering the game is roughly $30 a pop, it's safe to say that at 19 million copies sold, even if we say 12 million, because that's the Steam number and will allow us to take the Xbox Game Pass out of the equation, they're sitting at over $300 million worth of sales. That's a pretty big war chest. I think if Nintendo was going to do anything about Palworld, they'd have done it by now. But if they're waiting, well, it seems like that would have been a terrible move. Palworld now has the money, fan base, and name recognition that will help them overcome any industry hiccups. I'm sure that for every person worried about a potential Nintendo Blacklist. There's one that's hoping to work with Palworld while they are still small, get in on the ground floor, and reap rewards if they keep growing. Sure, it's a gamble, but life's a gamble. What do you guys think of this? Do you think Nintendo would actually go as far as to blacklist people for talking about Palworld? Do you think that it even matters when Palworld now has enough money to entice people to work for them anyway? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Also, if you're still watching, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps out the video and me. Thanks for watching all the way till the end. Have a great day and God bless you.